Praise Yah. Let me continue. All right. This is Matthew chapter 12. All right. Jesus is Lord of the Sabbath. Or Yahushua Mashiach is Lord of the Sabbath. What? Are you serious, man? Nah, this not right. Watch this. Because even Yahushua or Jesus, okay, Yahushua Mashiach or Yahushua, he even broke the Sabbath, okay? He even broke the commandments of Yah. Alright? Simple as that. I don't care what you say. Check this out. At that time, Jesus or Yahushua Mashiach went through the grain fields on this Sabbath. Man, he's going through the grain fields on the Sabbath, okay? He's picking food. And his disciples were hungry and began to pluck heads of grain and to eat. Alright? So him and his disciples out there plucking grains, man, for them to eat. They working. They are supposed to be in the dwellings of their household. Or wherever they dwell, okay, on the Sabbath. That's where they're supposed to be at. Doing no work, but resting. Alright? So even Jesus is not following, or Yahushua Mashiach is not following the commandments of Yah. He even broke the commandments of Yah. Okay? He broke the Sabbath. So how is he supposed to be the son of the Most High? Okay? He's walking contrary to the law. I don't care what anyone say. It's right here in a good spell. Okay? This contradicts the law that he gave to Moses. Alright? And the Hebrew Israelites concerning the Sabbath. You can read all through the book of remembrance. Okay? About the Sabbath. And how holy it is. Okay? Simple as that. You shall do no work. You shall rest. Everything shall rest. Alright? Your servants, your donkeys, everything, man. Rest them dogs, man. Lay up. Alright? Now watch this. And when the Pharisees saw it, once again, we already explained now that obviously anyone who sticks to the scripts of the Old Testament, you a Pharisee. So the Pharisees saw it, and they said to him, look, your disciples are doing what is not lawful to do on the Sabbath. You see, the Pharisees understand the book of remembrance. It's not lawful to be working on the Sabbath, man. All right? As simple as that. And this Jesus, this Yahushua Mashiach, is condoning this behavior. Alright? Because watch what he say. But he said to them, have you not read what David did when he was hungry? He and those who were with him. How he entered the house of Elohim and ate the showbread which was not lawful for him to eat, nor for those who were with him, but only for the priests. Okay, if anyone who understands this, alright, it's only certain things that the priests, okay, or should I say, there's foods that only the priest can eat, alright, portions that are most holy from Yah that only the priest shall eat, alright. And when you read that part and you go into that story, it just shows you when David did eat that, okay, they just had to repay that back, okay. They had to give, I think it was 5% more than what they ate. They returned that, all right? As simple as that. That was food. That just was concerning the holy food. That wasn't concerning the Sabbath and staying in on the Sabbath and resting on the Sabbath. This is what the Sabbath is all about. You must rest on the Sabbath. You must be in the household and be in your dwelling on the Sabbath. Okay? You must not be working. Your servants must not be working. Your donkeys must not be working. Everything must be resting on the Sabbath. So when they threw in this little twist, this little ShamWow twist, this is not even talking about the Sabbath. Okay? That's talking about the holy food that, you know what I'm saying, David ate, which they wasn't supposed to eat. It's simple as that. Okay? The Pharisees was talking about Jesus being out and working on the Sabbath, which is not lawful, alright? According to the law that the Most High gave to Moses. So let me read on. Alright? Or have you not read in the law, verse 5, that on the Sabbath the priests in the temple profane the Sabbath and are blameless? Now find it where, you know, if any priest, okay, defile the temple, they're blameless. That you can't find that nowhere. No one's blameless, okay, when it comes to transgression of the laws of Yah. Simple as that. No one is blameless, Okay? Moses wasn't even blameless. Aaron wasn't even blameless. Alright? No one's blameless. Okay? When you transgress the law of the Most High. No one. Alright? But if you had known what this means, I desire mercy and not sacrifice, you would not have condemned the guiltiness. For the Son of Man is Lord, even of the Sabbath. That's contradictory to the law. Okay? Because Yah of hosts is above all gods. Okay? Simple as that. And he is above this Sabbath, which was his rest day. Okay? Which we hollowed out. Which he hollowed out. Which we must keep because he rests on that seventh day. Not Jesus. Not Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Simple as that. Verse 9. Healing on the Sabbath. Once again, he's doing work on the Sabbath. Breaking the law. Simple as that. You can read that for yourself. I'm not going to go into that. Alright. I'm going to jump over here to Matthew 15, chapter 15. Defilement comes from within. Then the scribes and Pharisees, we already know what the scribes are. The scribes is the book of remembrance. And the Pharisees, the people who believe in the book of remembrance, who were from Jerusalem, came to Jesus saying, why do your disciples transgress the traditions of elders? For they do not wash their hands when they eat bread. Okay? So for one, they weren't even washing their hands before they eat. That's filth. That's nastiness. We do this to this day. Alright? He answered and said to them, Jesus, why do you also transgress the commandments of God? Because of your traditions. For God commanded, saying, honor your father and your mother. And he who curses father or mother, let him be put to death. But you say, whoever says to his father or mother, whatever profit you might have received from me is a gift to God, then he need not honor his father or mother. Thus you have made the commandment of God of no effect by your tradition. So basically what he's trying to say is that, okay, Yah commanded us to do these things in a certain way. He commanded us thus to do. Alright? Also, he commanded us to honor thy mother and thy father. But watch this stuff. But now what if your father and your mother, okay, is not honoring the commandments of Yah? It's not following the commandments of Yah. Okay? What if your mother and father despise the words of the commandments of Yah? Should you then continue to follow your mother and your father in their teachings? Okay? Honoring them. Okay? That's how you honor your father and your mother. By following their teachings. Okay? Simple as that. This is how we honor Yah. By following his commandments. Simple as that. Alright? So, if your father and mother is transgressing against the law of the Most High, should you then honor them by following their transgressions? I don't think so. But Jesus said you should. Okay? Because if you didn't, Jesus saying then, you making the commandment of honor thy mother and thy father of no effect by not following their traditional ways. Okay? But this is where we have this contradiction. Alright? Because we put nothing before the Most High. Nothing. And that even means mother and father. Sister or brother. Grandpa or grandmother. If you transgress, if you despise the words of the Most High, you can get it, okay, like the little wife gave it to him back then. Simple as that. Because we follow Yah. Okay? Simple as that. So you see how Jesus hit you up with this false doctrine, man? You don't honor your mother and father if they don't honor Yah. Okay? You don't honor no one if they don't honor Yah. It's simple as that. You don't honor their teachings. You don't honor their ways if they don't follow the Most High. Yo, hey, why, hey? Not Jesus, not Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Okay? Simple as that. Alright? So let me read on. All right. Now I'm going to start here at verse 10. When he had called to the multitude himself, he said to them, hear and understand, he is this Jesus, Yahushua Mashiach. Not what goes into the mouth defiles a man, but what comes out of the mouth, this defiles a man. Find that in the Old Testament. Okay? Simple as that. Because watch this. Alright? Then his disciples came and said to him, do you know that the Pharisees were offended when they heard this saying? But he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father has not planted will be uprooted. Let them alone. They are blind leaders of the blind, and the blind leads the blind, but both will fall into the ditch. Then Peter answered and said to him, explain this parable to us. So Jesus said, are you also still without understanding? So his disciples, followers, don't understand him either. Do you not yet understand that whatever enters the mouth goes into the stomach and is eliminated? Okay, so what this Jesus is saying, whatever you eat as far as food, it just goes into the stomach, is eliminated. It does not defile you. Okay, because watch this. All right, just what Jesus is saying. But those things which proceed out of the mouth come from the heart, and they defile the man. From out of the heart proceeds evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, theft, false witness, blasphemy, which we know is true. Okay? These are the things which defile a man, which we know are true. Okay? Which makes man sin, transgress against the Most High. But to eat with unwashed hands does not defile a man. Okay? So he said to wash, to eat without unclean hands does not defile you. To eat whatever you want to eat, as far as the chicken, as far as the pork, does not defile you. It's what you do, it's what you say, what's coming out your mouth that defile you. That's false, okay? Because food is unclean. There's unclean food and there's clean food that he gave us to eat, okay? Unclean food defiles you, makes you unclean, okay? You just can't eat whatever. It's simple as that. We all know this. This is for y'all righteousness, Jerusalem, and the Holy See. Y'all bless.